Hello Northwest Performance team. This next video is going to show you a few additional things about the website, how to change out some photos like these guys right up here, and just some things to be aware of on the site. I'm sure that as you get better photos that are more appropriate for some of these pages, or maybe as employees come and go, we've got these images on almost every page that go right here above the form. A lot of them are people in the vans or service guys doing work. In this case, it's a stock image right up here. These are pretty easy to change out. So let's just go right here. I'm going to open this in a new tab. I always like to be able to click back and forth and see the front end and the back end with a real quick click. If we wanted to change out this image right here, we'd just click on the image. There we go. Click on the image, and we get this bar right up here. We want to go to this replace option right here on this. So let's hit replace. If we already know that the image is in the media library, we can click on this open media library. In this case, I think we want to try uploading one. We'll just assume that it's not on the website yet, so we'll come right here to upload. You'll browse to wherever it is that your images are. In this case, I need to go to my client folders, and we'll go right here to Northwest Performance and images and client photos. I am going to pick a particular kind of image for this case. So let's go here. We're going to pick a tall one. We'll hit open. Now, as you can see, this is sort of it's a very horizontal shape, and the photo is tall. So here we are, we've put this in, and his head is getting cut off. Right over here on the side, we see this focal point option. So if we get a little hand when we hover over this spot, and we can just drag this up like that. And you can see now over here on the left, it knows that that is the focal point for the image. And so that is how it's going to crop it, rather than putting it, right in the center where we don't want it. Going to be right up here. So there is changing out that image. We don't want to save that because we already had the image on here that you guys want. So I'm just going to go ahead and refresh that, and we'll lose that update. As I showed you in a previous video, making little text updates on the site is very easy. If at some point you want to do a major rewrite or a major restructuring of the page, we can make you some additional videos on that, or it might be better if you just come to us for items like that. You can see here that if we were to come in here and we wanted to add a lot of text, we start getting some awkward spacing. We end up with a big blank spot down here. Things can just get awkward and visually inconsistent. So yeah, I think for edits like that, it's probably best if you come to us, or again, like I said, we can make additional training videos for you showing you how to make larger structural changes like that if you are interested. Sometimes if you go to edit an item that's used throughout the website, like an item like this, if you go to click on it, you'll see this, that it says it's got this little icon on it. And that's because in order to keep things consistent, we don't want anybody to have to come here and change this to boilers, for instance, and then have to go to every single page that this appears on and change that word or change this description. And so this is a template that is linked throughout the site. And if you do need to make some edits to it, you come right here to Edit Original. And then when you make edits to this text here, it will update that everywhere it appears on the site, which is, I'm sure you've seen quite a few places. Here we are on that page. If we go to the home page, of course it appears there. Commercial page for service, it appears there. It's just a nice visual way to represent the navigation for a good chunk of the navigation up here for all of the service and install pages. So yeah, if you need an edit to that, just be aware that's how that works. You only need to edit it in one location to update it everywhere on the site. Similarly, for a lot of these panels that get reused in different places, if you were to go to edit this page, and we come down here to this section as well. So you can see when I click on this row, we see this and it's synced. It's what's called synced, and we have a similar situation here where it says edit original because you can't just stick your cursor in like you can on these other sections. It acts a little bit differently, and that is why. I think that is pretty much it for what we're going to show you for the time being. Again, if you do have interest in learning more, we can teach you some more things about the website. If you have questions, don't be afraid to reach out, and we can assist. Yeah, thanks so much.